Hello. Yes, thank you so much for being consistent. I know a lot of people are being blessed with this training today. So excited to be here. And let's go ahead. We'll be talking about your vagina health in your 40s. Vagina health in your 40s. Yes, because a whole lot of people experience all these symptoms. You can see them: vaginal redness, painful sex, vaginal discharge, vaginal itching, burning during urination, shortening of the vaginal canal, increased rate of sexually transmitted disease. At that age, a lot of people usually witness, I have this infection today, I get it treated, it comes back again, and so like that. So what can we do at this age? So as you age, estrogen in your body decreases. You need to have a proper understanding of this. So your vaginal wall becomes thinner and drier. So this is known as vaginal atrophy and may cause all this that we have mentioned above. Because your estrogen is decreasing, it causes a thinner wall of your vaginal walls. It becomes more thinner and drier. And that is when, a lot of women, immediately they clock 40, they start losing interest. You just need to take care of your vagina. By the time you take good care of everything about you, then you are good to go. Your libido comes back, everything about you, because all these things start from what is happening to you, what is happening to your vagina. Vaginal redness, painful sex. When you have painful sex, you won't be able to have sex enough, and not having sex enough has a way it also affects you. So you need to have a proper understanding. So what are the solutions? Having regular sex helps slow the progression of the vaginal atrophy by increasing blood flow to the vagina and keeping it elastic. That is it. Consistent sex. So what you just need to have a proper understanding of, okay, what can I do to have a full form sex time? Even at the age of 40, your libido is getting low, estrogen level is decreasing. You are not having interest any longer. You are having painful sex time and you are not having it interesting, but you need to have it so that you can have the appropriate vaginal health you desire. So, what can you do? All those processes, what we'll be taking you through in our program. So, as we go ahead, I'll be talking more on what you can do to also ease all these symptoms. So water-based aloe vera jelly is one of the products I also recommend. Anytime I feel this, I don't have the urge, I don't feel like, I quickly pick my jelly, I put it there, and penetration is easy. We just need to understand what can we do, because consistent sex is what helps the progression of your vaginal atrophy. By increasing the blood flow to the vagina and keeping it elastic. So the blood flow needs to be, you need to allow the place to have consistent blood flow. It needs to be moving. It needs to be closing up, opening up. Penetration needs to be consistent in that area. So if you have clock 40 and you are already having all the symptoms we are stating here, it means you lack, consistent sex. And lack of consistent sex is due to the issues you are having here. And maybe you are not taking good care of your vagina. It's as simple as that. So making use of water-based aloe jelly. I have some I recommend to people that comes on our program. So this is going to help your the penetration. It helps your sex life. It gives you the lubrication that part of the body needs. It's not chemicalized, it's water-based, and it is aloe vera, mainly purely aloe vera. I personally use it. Yes, I personally use it, especially at the beginning when you are still trying to build your libido and you want to keep having fun, keep the home intact. You need to help yourself. And I also recommend the estrogen in tablet form to help boost your estrogen after necessary detoxification have been done. Because this is it. Every woman have gone through a whole lot while we are still, at the stage of getting pregnant, we move to the stage of nursing children, we move to the stage of helping the children do better, help them with this, help them with that. We are always up and doing. Women are just a special species created by God. We go through a lot. So we always need to ensure we take care of ourselves. The first thing is to detoxify. It's part of the recommendation I take people through my program. Detoxification is the first thing. Then any other estrogen tablet that are natural, I deal with natural. That is what I use, and that is what I recommend for people. So I introduce products that are estrogen, hormone reversal therapy products that can help you build your hormones, build your estrogen. Because when the estrogen is reducing, there is no way you can have fun whilst having sex. And part of what can keep your vagina healthy is consistent sex. So these are important information that every woman needs, especially if you are on this platform and you have clocked 40. You need this information to be able to have a healthy living. So I'll be going ahead now to speak on, so who are you? Vaginal redness, painful sex, vaginal discharge, vaginal itching, burning during irritation, shortening of the vaginal canal, increased risk of sexually transmitted diseases. If you're experiencing any of these, you need to quickly work on how to balance your pH, work on how to ensure your hormones is in a balanced state, work on how to ensure you keep having sex regularly so that all that needs to be handled at that part of the body will be properly handled. Because running away from sex is not the solution, it is rather going to make things even worse. So you need to solve it so that you can have a proper vaginal health. So vaginal health in your 40s, this is what it entails. One is, if you want all these issues we have stated here to be eliminated, you need to have regular sex. How can you have regular sex? If you are having painful sex time, you need to still find a solution. The one is to ensure your libido is built up, and the second is to ensure you use things that can help the easy penetration while your body is still trying to yield to what is required. So all these things, and detoxification, that's the number one. I don't recommend anything without having people flush their system of all the toxins that can hinder their hormones to get balanced, because so many things trigger our hormones from being in a balanced state, and that is what is actually affecting the hormones. And your age and the hormone imbalance usually trigger all these complications and challenges a lot of women have. So let's get done with this. Note them down, note your questions, and let's meet in the next training.